Curious but defiant, Italians react to their country's first Starbucks arriving. Well, if you know anything about Italians, which I happen to be Italian, we definitely love our coffee, and we will not stoop to the level of Starbucks. So I'm surprised there's a Starbucks opening in Italy at all, to be honest with you. Although Starbucks does make some other delicious things outside of coffee, so maybe, I don't know. Let's see how it goes, though. Since its start in Seattle in the 70s, Starbucks opened shops all over the world, including European nations where coffee culture was already established. But one place they dared not go was the coffee-centric land that helped founder Howard Schultz shape the chain's character in the first place. That changed this week when Starbucks opened its first Italian location in Milan. So up to now, they never dared to even go to Italy, but they have. They've made the leap. Well, this is for tourists, is what some of these people are saying. Come on, it's for tourists, says Emanuele Barrosi from Milan. Said he stood in line with hundreds of others waiting to get a peek inside. He says, this will not become my place where I get coffee. This is for tourists. He's probably right. It'll be like all Americans that are over there and they're so stupid. We are so stupid because we're so dumb. Like we go to foreign lands and go to like the Hard Rock Cafe in that country. Like, hey, you went to Cusco, Peru? Yeah? What'd you see? Oh, I went to a Starbucks, right? And then I went to a Hard Rock Cafe. It was pretty cool. Like, Americans would go to Italy and then not utilize like the authentic Italian espresso bars or however, you know, like the good shit. They'll actually go to Starbucks and get one of those giant things with whipped cream. I like disgusting with that whipped cream. Oh, I would never get whipped cream on my coffee. That is sacrilegious. Is that the word? Oh man. So in addition to importing some of the American-themed drinks that Starbucks has, apparently they have imported American pricing as well, which some Italians are saying is too much. They were surprised at the high prices of Starbucks. Yeah, of course you should be surprised. It's terrible, and that's why I don't go there. How dare you charge me this much for coffee? You've got to be out of your mind. Out of your mind. And by the way, for my Patreons, or my patrons rather, those of you who are sending me $2 a month for coffee, just to let you know, I don't waste that at Starbucks. I don't waste that $2 at Starbucks. No, I buy my own pounds and I make my own cold brew, which I'm drinking right now. And it's dandy. Dandy? Did I just say it was dandy? Yeah, Starbucks is expensive, obviously, and Italians are like, what the hell are you doing over here with this expensive crap? Like, first of all, it's not even as good as what we do. Secondly, you're charging twice as much. Who would buy this stuff? Who would buy this? Well, did you know that the person Schultz who started Starbucks was actually inspired by an Italian cafe in Milan called Camparino Cafe, and they've been brewing espresso for a century. The customers there were totally unfazed by the importation of this terrible American chain. Will the Starbucks change the way Italians drink coffee? They've said no, it won't. We are Italian. We invented coffee and we invented pizza. We are the best. You're not going to change us to Starbucks. Starbucks has, by the way, struggled over the years and closed stores in other countries that have a strong coffee culture. They weren't able to break in. You know, these places are like Australia, New Zealand, Israel. To succeed in Italy, it'll definitely need more than its first location. Man, you know what? Don't open more locations. This is my message to you, Starbucks. Starbucks, stop while you're ahead, okay? You've cornered the American market, okay? You go to New York City, there's one on every street corner. Okay, you've won in America. Don't try and muscle your way into places that make amazing coffee, okay? And you're just gonna ruin things. Do you know when is enough, Starbucks? How many billions of dollars do you have to make, Starbucks? When is it enough for you to just lay off? And you're gonna ruin coffee culture. Is that what your goal is? To ruin coffee culture? To make it taste worse and be more expensive? This is your goal in life? Stop it, Starbucks. Are you listening to my podcast, Starbucks? I don't think you are, but if you are, stop it. Okay? Pull your ass out of Italy. Pull yourself out of Brazil. Pull yourself out of Peru. Pull yourself out of Paris. Are they in Paris? They probably wouldn't be allowed in Paris. You know? Know when you have enough and be satisfied with it, alright? Jeez. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Do you guys like Starbucks? I bet you a bunch of you weirdos drink Starbucks, don't you? You're spending your hard-earned money on those stupid Starbucks drinks, aren't you? Well, listen. You need to stop that shit right now. You get a hold of Jonesy, you email me, and I will give you step-by-step process how to make your own home cold brew, and you'll love it. And you'll save so much money. And it's amazing. And it's delicious. And you'll be doing like what I do. You know? We'll be connecting like that. Email me, funnyjones@gmail.com. Or call me. I'd love to hear from you. It's 646-450-2012.